Coming to you from the trenches of Blue Collar America, the place where the wheels of America are kept turning and turning. It's the Blue Collar Success Network, hosted by blue collar business coach, author, and speaker Jerry Eisenhower with CVC Coaching. Take it away, Jerry.
Are you building your team to excellence? Think about these words very strongly. Are you truly building your team to excellence? And I'm going to ask you another question. Are you coaching your team to excellence? Excellence. Why do we want to be coaching to excellence? Because this is what your customer wants. No matter if it's 8 o'clock in the morning or 5 p.m. in the evening, no matter if it's Monday or if it's Friday, your customer wants excellence. They're spending their hard-earned dollars with you. They've got them clutched tightly. Their credit cards are held tightly. They really want to pay you. They want to pay you handsomely to do what they want. But in order to do that, you've got to have a team of rock stars. And to have a team of rock stars, you've got to have a team of people that are all committed on the same wavelength and the same mutual desire and the same drive for excellence. Excellence. Isn't that an amazing fact? Let me ask you a question. If you buy something, don't you want it to perform to excellence? Do you ever buy something and say, well, hope it kind of does the job? No! You go buy a new drill. You want it to perform and drill holes with excellence. A new saw. You want it to perform with excellence. Do you think your customer's any different? So how do we do this in this day and time? Where it's going to involve is in building your team to excellence. The first thing is it's going to involve the people that you put on your team. It's going to involve the people that have the right core values, the core values that rhyme with what your company's core values are. A lot of people say, hey, they don't exist anymore. Yeah, they do. They're out there. What you've got to do is get the message out and look for them. So the first thing of having a team of rock stars that are all combined to move towards excellence is you've got to have a great team of people, and this great team of people has to possess the right stuff deep down inside. The next thing you've got to do when they come in the door is you've got to train them. Now, training is something that many in the blue-collar segment take lightly. So I'm going to ask you a question. Do you have a written training schedule of what a new person is going to be trained to with clear-cut strategies and objectives? In other words, is it spelled out in writing what this new person will know and accomplish within the first 30 days of employment? The second 30 days. Is your training system built to where you know that in 6 months, the skill levels of your team members will be? Is this all the way out to when they can be gauged and determined to be an expert? You see, Blue Collar America is not like flipping burgers at McDonald's. It's not like fixing a Subway sandwich. Now, that's not looking down upon those type of businesses when I say that. But whenever you look at it, even a McDonald's restaurant, even a Subway, they have a set training schedule of how they bring their people in, and they go to the next level with them. And before long, this person is a very productive worker, turning out product at a profit so the company gets its goal objectives, which are profit, ROI, and salaries, benefits, everything else for all the team members. This takes putting together the strategies to make it happen. So again, what you've got to do is become more than the manager. You've got to become a coach of people. You see, in the year 2017, it no longer works to manage people with an iron fist. It don't work. It is the way it is. If you look at the way that what we'll call millennials are raised and what they're looking for today, If you're not a millennial age yourself, you're probably not going to understand this. You're not going to understand what these people are looking for. And a lot of people think, they'll say, hey, this world ain't worth a hill of beans anymore. This world is going downhill. You know something? I bet you our parents said the same thing about us, because the world changes. You're not going to change the world in the way it changes. The world is going to change. If we look at it, it all goes down to the parenting that people get. If you're like me, when I was a child, we only had a few television stations. Today, there's hundreds and thousands available to us. We beam our movies into our homes. The world is completely different. To build this team of rock stars moving to excellence, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to learn how to coach people that are out of a different generation than you may be. Their hopes, their dreams, they're similar to ours. But often, what we call the generation gap is often a gap in the communication. What you've got to do to be an effective coach, you have to learn this monumental skill. It is called listening. Listening to what people want. And listening doesn't mean just the words. Listening means to eye contact. Listening means to body language. What is telling us from other people that what we're doing is good and accepted, or it's being opposed and it's being combative. That's the determination you've got to do. You see, just because you're the boss, just because you're the man or the woman in charge, it doesn't fly this day and time to build this authority to be this phenomenal coach. You have to learn how to communicate with the people that are going to the same, that are out there today. Deep down inside, they want to get there. The way that George Patton worked in World War II, it's not going to work. In World War II, yes, General Patton could enthuse a lot of people. Will it work today? Sadly, it does not. Are you going to change this? No. So if you're expecting this world to change and the people that work for you to change, it's only going to change whenever you learn to coach these people to excellence by communicating with them in the manner in which they choose. This is also going to take something called ongoing training. It's going to take ongoing meetings. You see, today's person doesn't work for a paycheck. Today's person works for a sense of satisfaction with a paycheck along with it. What they're looking for is they're looking for more in life than just a paycheck. Do you know that 75% of people that leave their jobs do not leave over pay? They leave because they didn't get along with the boss. That's a hard fact. High-paid people leave jobs, actually without even having a job today, because they're not happy. Today's team of rock stars has to be a team of people that are happy. They have to be willing to work together. They have to feel like they are on a common cause. They have to feel that they are providing a common value. There has to be a sense of family. All these things aren't bad, guys and gals. Actually, could shape up to a pretty good world if we take into account how we're all going to get there. The leaders of the world, they could learn from this. They really, truly could. But you know, I'm not allowed the privilege to preach and talk and teach to world leaders. But I am allowed the privilege and the opportunity to speak to people just like you. People that have a dream in business and started a business, and they want to make these dreams their reality. Only earlier this morning, I saw that a friend of mine posted on Facebook, "It's Monday morning and the calls began." And I simply sent a message back. What's the problem with the calls? And in the conversation, it was very evident. She even admitted, I'm ready to retire. No kidding, that was very evident, because here is someone calling you up for business, the opportunity to pay you money, and you feel like it's a pain in the rear end for a customer to call you. They want to give you money for the services you sell, but you're just tired. So if you're tired, you're going to have to get past it if you want to reach that dream. It's going to take working day after day, diligently, keeping with your mission statement, know what's up there. You know what? I know you can make it. I know you can get there if you truly believe it. If you don't truly believe it, you're not. So you got to truly believe it. One of my points of view is that change is going to involve pain often. Change is often painful. But the end of my point of view is it's up to you. It's up to the individual just how bad it's going to hurt. So look at that. Let's build a team of rock stars. Let's build them out there. Let's build enthused customers, because you know what? Whenever you build this following, you're going to have a phenomenal return on your business. And going back to the original subject matter, building an enthused team. Building an enthused team. You're not going to get there from being a manager. You're going to get there from being a coach of your fellow man and fellow woman. And I want to thank you for joining me here again today at Blue Collar Success Network. This is Jerry Eisenhower, CVC Coaching. I enjoy spreading these messages to you. Let us know how we can help you reach your business dreams. Have a good week. Talk to you next time.
Thanks for joining us here at the Blue Collar Success Network, sponsored by CVC Coaching and hosted each week by coach, speaker, and author Jerry Eisenhower. For more information on the services provided by Jerry and CVC Coaching, look them up at cvccoaching.com. Our mission here at Blue Collar Success Network is to help blue-collar pros like you turn your business dreams into your business realities. Let's talk.